Good afternoon, everybody. NJ Coffee Junkie here. Everyone calls me NJ or Coffee for short, or Coffee Junkie. And I am here. You could hear that. I just realized this was all, oh geez, this was all off. Oh dear. You can tell it's Thursday, everybody. Hi. How are you? Welcome, welcome. So I'm here and I'm in the cappuccino mug. And we did a lot yesterday. Not yesterday, Tuesday. We did a lot Tuesday to try to get this mug as done as we could possibly go. We lined the sides with the spruce. We finished that up. And we started figuring out what kind of furniture we could start to use that would continue. Hey, Jess, welcome to the stream. That would be able to kind of bring in that warmth. Now, obviously, there might be a picture or two that are posted, maybe an item frame here and there. We're not sure just yet. We're going to see how it goes. And some lanterns in the ceiling. I was actually torn between the, hey, Nuke, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I was torn between end rods and lanterns, and I decided on lanterns just because they give this really nice vibe. Now I'm going to get out of F5 here so I can turn around and show you what I mean. I mean, look at this. This looks great. I don't even think I need to put any more up here. They're kind of haphazard. They don't have to be uniform or anything like that. And all the furniture I'm going to put in, we did a test with some dark oak fences. And so there'll be some dark oak fences and carpet for the tabletop. And then we'll put in some seats along the way. Now outside, if I can get out there, last stream we finished the mug handle and we got that pretty much set. It took a little while to figure out how to get it to do that really simple curve that all of these different mugs seem to have, because the first attempt was just really super blocky, and it's Minecraft. It's going to be blocky, but it just didn't feel right, you know? And so we worked on it, and Sixie helped me, and we got it the way I felt it needed to be. They also went ahead and they put down some dark oak planks around the shop. I'm going to just climb up here so you can see. They put some planks so that it looks like it's just a piece cut off from the table. Hey, Thomas, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So that's kind of what it looks like right now. It looks like it's sitting on a piece of a table, with the saucer on the table and everything else. So we managed to get a lot done, and I think that we can probably get the rest of it done. So what we're going to work on today are a few things. One, we're going to work on designing the interior, getting the furniture in, getting the counter space in. I already have some materials here. I have a jukebox for people to play, and I have some white wool for the roof. The shears were because I basically went and sheared a whole bunch of sheep to get the wool, and I have a few pieces of white carpet left, and I have a lot of brown carpet. As you can see here, I have a bunch of brown wool that I took from our wool farm. Don't mind the guests; they're going to complain no matter what. And this is everything I have left over. I have leaves and stuff like that. I had considered selling some of the leaves as tea, and that might still be an option. I haven't decided yet. Before I go any further, I just want to say a quick thank you to Bubbles2030 and Here Goes Trouble for the follows yesterday. I was watching my friend's stream, and he pointed his community towards me, and they decided to kind of come check me out, and I'm very grateful for that. I do have a bunch of different potions here that are going to go in the shop once we lay it all out, and so yeah, we have a lot of work to do. So I think what I want to do first is I want to get to that roof, and I want to start there. So I need the white wool, because for the roof, we have to cover it anyway. We have to. just because if we don't, there are going to be guests. And I don't have time to deal with guests. Guests are a pain in the butt. So we're just going to break this one piece here and just watch the lag. The lag is bad tonight. Good grief. But how are you all doing this evening or afternoon or whatever time of night it is or day for you? I'm doing pretty well. Like I said the other day, my job has instituted a work from home policy for my department. So that means that 3 times a week, my office is my living room. I don't work in my office. I find it to be a little too cramped for my style, although we are in the middle of converting it as well, so that's part of the reason why. But it's one of those things where we have, in my department, we have special permission to work from home on those days, and so I work Mondays and Wednesdays because my coworker works in another room, and then my other coworker I just don't ever see. To be able to ensure that we are sticking with the CDC guidelines and all that. And it's experimental. I mean, we had a couple of hiccups on yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before. Just because we were trying to get used to it and everything and kind of working out the kinks and figuring out what we exactly needed to make sure that we could do our jobs to the best of our ability despite our location. And it seems to be going pretty well today. We had no hiccups. We had no issues. We were able to streamline everything, and we received a major project, and it took us less than 2 hours to complete. So that's a long, that's basically about how we are with certain things, especially if it's a smaller project. It's not too bad. So yeah, we're hanging in there, and we're doing really well. But how are you? Are you still working? Are you considered emergency work where you have to go out in this? Are you sequestered right now? Are you told to stay inside? I'd like to know what's going on with all of you. Just to know how you're doing. Thomas works from home as a developer. That's really cool. So you've been able to stay home. Do you have what you need? Are you allowed to travel freely and all that stuff? Because there are a lot of areas that really aren't right now, with good reason. Like I was saying before, I have a friend who lives in Italy, someone I went to college with, and he's not really able to go out or do much, so he basically streams all day, just because it gives him something to do and it allows him to connect with other people, because he can't necessarily talk to his neighbors. Thomas says that while people can move about freely, they're choosing not to. They're just going to the supermarket when they need stuff. That's actually pretty smart. That's a good idea. Anything we can do to stave off whatever this thing is that's coming at us. In my state, we have a lot of people. I think over 400 confirmed cases right now. And the number just keeps climbing every single day. And it's scary. I still have, my dad's still around, and he lives a little west of here, and, he goes out a couple of times a week to go to the doctor and everything, and I worry about him constantly. But we talk basically every day. We even spoke for a little bit today. I called him because I hadn't heard from him yesterday, and I figured as much because it's Tuesday and he's always busy on Tuesdays. Not on Wednesdays, rather. He's busy on Wednesdays. So I gave him a quick call just to check in and, let him know that I miss him and everything. And my students are hit pretty hard as well. One or two have reached out to me because they can't go to commencement. Their classes are canceled, in person, and they're not going to see their friends again. And so there's a lot of sadness with that. And there's a lot of, we're going to see each other. It's just going to be a while. And just everyone trying to look after themselves. And we're a community service-based organization. So they're looking into ways where they could help virtually and digitally. And it's amazing that we have those capabilities now, that we can be of service that way. Hey Jazzatube, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. How are you doing today? How are you handling what we're all experiencing right now? I'm breaking carpet with a piece of scaffolding because I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. We're going to do some latte or cappuccino and latte art today. And I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to wing it. But I think it's going to come out really great. I think it's just going to come out fine. It should be fine. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I have channel points. They're called coffee beans. If you have enough to redeem for any of the items below, go right ahead and do so. And for those of you who are watching on the VOD or the YouTube replay, welcome. I'm glad you could catch this at any time. And I thank you for it. Jazz says, I'm doing good. Have been home basically all this week. It's been fine so far. Family is here too. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, so Thomas just went ahead and redeemed 1,500 coffee beans to ask me an anything question that is not religious or political. And he asks, what is my dream job? Well, funny you ask that, and I get this a lot. But I'm actually in my dream job right now. In fact, I have two dream jobs. I get to live my best life in a sense. What I do professionally is I am a proofreader, and my expertise is within pharmaceutical. So I read a lot of pharmaceutical-based texts, and I can't go into detail, obviously, about the clients or anything like that. But let's just say that I'm familiar with things that you would normally see in a pharmacy. And I love it because I've always been fascinated with the medical field. I mean, when I was a kid, one of my favorite shows was, I love medical shows. So not necessarily when I was a kid, but when I was in college, I think I was a junior or a senior, ER had just come out. It was a show on the NBC network, and it was based it's about these doctors who live in Chicago, and they do, they just have their experiences. It's kind of like what Grey's Anatomy is now, but with more medical stuff and less interpersonal drama. Like, there's a better balance of it, and that's one of the reasons why I prefer it over Grey's Anatomy, because there was more of the medical side of it, and I found that to be fascinating. And to be honest, it actually helped me with my job a lot, because they actually did use real medical terms, and they had medical professionals on the show, on the set, to help them make sure that they could pronounce everything properly and they knew what everything was, and so, they could sound like they knew what they were talking about. So I'm very fortunate in that. Plus, I love finding mistakes, if that makes any sense. I love being able to take something and fix it and make it better. And so a lot of what my job entails is doing exactly that. It's about finding what doesn't work. It's about it's about taking something we're given and making it better. A lot of everything we do in my job, whether it's in-house or typeset or whatever, we're really high quality. We really are. And I'm proud of everything that we do because of how much time and effort and energy goes into it. Like, for real, I love my job. I love my job. But that's what I get paid to do. That's my paid dream job. My not paid dream job is what I'm doing right now, which is volunteering for my fraternity. Yes, I am a woman and I belong to a fraternity. We're co-ed. By the way, if I laid this out, I lined this in white, and what we're going to do is we are going to, I'm not exactly sure if I want to line this in white and have the symbol be in brown or the other way around. Part of me thinks that it should be white with brown, but we're just going to play it by ear and see how it works and go from there. And if it's a little bit cockeyed, we'll figure it out. It's not that, it'll be fine no matter what. So we're going to put like 4, maybe 5 across here. And then we're going to bring this down like that. And I might have to make it wider. Hi, Perdlo. Welcome to the stream. I'm talking about my dream job because Thomas asked me about it. But yeah, the other dream job that I have is that I am a volunteer for my fraternity. And both Manatee Gag, my husband, and I are. And what we do is we work with college-age students, and we mentor them, we advise them. Let's see, so you go like that, and then it loops out. So I think it's like that. That doesn't look exactly right, but I'm going to take a look over here real quick. We're going to use what Space did as an example. Nope. Oh, well, why not? So yeah, so we volunteer for this organization, and we've been volunteering for it for about 20 years now. And we travel around to different colleges. Directly, we work with 5 different universities, and indirectly, I work with a total of 34. And the ones that we work with directly, we mentor them, we advise them, we guide them, we make sure that they hand in their stuff on time, you know, that kind of stuff. The ones that I work with indirectly, I lead a team of volunteers, a small team, to help with membership challenges. So I work with, the group of us, we work on getting them to understand why they're having trouble recruiting, why they're having trouble retaining. We talk about any challenges they're having, whether it's interpersonal or organizational or whatever. We encourage leadership development. We encourage brotherhood. We encourage giving back. And we still go out and volunteer, not just by visiting these schools, but we also set an example. We set the tone. And so this needs to be much bigger. Okay, so we've got the concept proof squared away. We have it. But this needs to be far bigger. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, and we're going to make this exactly 7 wide. All right, is that no, that needs to be even bigger, I think. But not here. Take this out, and then put that like that. I think that's better. All right. Okay. But the concept, the proof is there. So we have it straight. We have it right. We just have to figure this out. For those of you who just popped in and have no idea who I am, my name is NJ Coffee Junkie, and I am coming to you from the Joe Hills of Hermitcraft Legacy Patreon server. So I am one of his patrons, and he has this server that we play on. And if I haven't said so before, hello Perdlo, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you're doing well today. Okay, so that's like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this should probably be... All right, I think that's the right size, but I think we have to go like this and just make it really freaking big. Like really high. Like that. And then bring it in like that. It might just look a little funky, but it's not too bad. I'm going to break this because this doesn't belong here now. And we're probably going to mess with this a bit. We're going to mess with this just a tad. And we're going to just make sure that it fits exactly what we want it to do. Let's put that there. Okay, so this needs to be 1 out. So we'll fix that. All right, so now that we have the square, okay, so this needs to be broken by 1 because it's kind of loose at the top. All right, now what I think I want to do is I want to outline this in white so I have a better idea of what I'm looking at. It helps to have that color contrast so you can see what the heck you're doing. All right, I'm just going to grab just a handful and put it in the corners for now, just so I have points of reference. All right, so I'm going to need more than that. Oops. All right, so, oh, that's an iron block. Oh, let's put that over there. That doesn't belong there. Jeez, I am a mess. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that's a block of iron. Oh, I'm such a toolbox today. What the heck? All right, now I think we're good. I think we're good now. All right. So I have some white carpet, and we know that the @ symbol is going to be square in the middle. So we can go ahead and we can outline this appropriately. And we could probably even go so far as to go ahead and then just outline the outside, and then that's going to tell us if this is going to look right or not. If it's to scale what we need it to be. But yeah, while I'm doing that, but yeah, seriously, I mean, I'm very fortunate in that I'm able to do what I love for as long as I have. I've been a proofreader for almost 15 years now. I came into the profession very late. I worked odd jobs before that. And for the fraternity stuff, I'm exceptionally fortunate because people took a chance on me and gave me the time to, develop as a leader, not just professionally, but emotionally as well. Because the thing about being a leader is that there's a lot of responsibility that comes with it, and there's a lot of maturity that's required. And some people, have the capability and they have the intelligence to do it, but they don't have the maturity. And when I first started as a volunteer, I definitely did not have that maturity. And so they gave me the time to kind of find myself in that department and to build experience and to build confidence and stuff like that. And I think if you're part of any organization or you're part of any group and you have responsibility bestowed upon you, you have to make sure that if someone wants you to do it, that you recognize you might want to do it all you want, but you might need to take the time to recognize whether or not you can handle it. And there's nothing wrong with saying no, and this comes from a person who never says no. Don't be me in that respect. It's okay to take the time to, learn more about what you can do and what your capabilities are and what kind of things you need to do so that you can grow as a person and be the person that whoever's asking you to be of service or whatever needs to be. And a lot of what I've done over the years has come from years of making mistakes, from years of failing. And that's totally fine, because every failure, right? Every failure isn't necessarily a failure. Almost every failure isn't a failure. It's really just a new lesson to learn. And I think if something doesn't go exactly the way that you intend it to, as long as you walk away from that experience having learned something from it, then it wasn't a failure in the end. Every mistake I've made, every failure I've experienced, and I've had plenty, I've made sure to walk away with a lesson from it. Like, Like even just the last 24 hours in my organization, we're terrified of COVID-19. It has completely it's decimated the way that our students are able to do the service that they do. It's completely decimated how they approach things. And so for us, we're under a lot of stress in trying to help them find ways where they can digitally extend that helping hand and what they can do in their communities, given restrictions and the whatnot. And all of us are on edge. All of us. And so I was talking with one of my elected leaders who is technically my boss, and she's actually one of my former students, oddly enough. And I ran out of carpet again. All right, let's see if I have enough sheep, or if I have enough wool. If not, then I'm gonna have to use black and come back, or I'm gonna have to, I might have to switch this out and go brown and white instead of white and brown. Let's see what I have. Let's see what I have in the drawers. I have lots of bone meal. I might be able to make bone meal and turn it and dye some stuff white, but I don't think that's how it works. All right, so this is all white concrete. This is all the white concrete that was left over. And if Mal was watching right now, I would sell it back to her because she could always use it. That's stone buttons. I have no use for those stone buttons. Okay, so we're gonna try something. And it's probably not gonna work, but I'm willing to try anything at least once. We're gonna grab some white dye here. Yeah, I know bone meal can be crafted into dye. That's how I was able to get all the carpet that I could. But I was really looking I was looking to see if I could take the black carpet and make it white by using white dye, and the answer is no. So that's unfortunate. And I'm completely out of white wool. So what I can do, yeah, Jazz. That's the situation I'm in right now. Oh, I have paintings. Good. Okay. Not possible. Some servers have universal dyeing a vanilla tweaks data pack. Well, we don't have that, apparently, and that's fine. Oh, I do have more white wool. Yay! I'm not bereft. But I will put the white dye in the black carpet back because I don't need that. No, I need you. I don't need you. You, well, no, hold on to you. Got you. Don't need your red sand. Don't need that. Okay, we're back in business. All right, let's go. But yeah, so that's basically what's going on right now. I'm just getting used to working from home. I listen to a lot of streams while I work, so that's been exceptionally helpful. Like I've said, my friend is currently in Italy quarantined, so I've been watching a lot of his stuff lately. And the other day, we realized it yesterday, but he rated my stream the other night, and it was the first time that he had heard my voice in about 20 years. And for me, it was the first time I had heard his voice in about 20 years. Because we had lost touch along the way. We're friends on Facebook and everything because he literally is a real life friend. But we had just lost touch, and so it was absolutely wonderful to be able to hear his voice again and to kind of reminisce and recollect and stuff like that. And we're gonna do. Wait, no, I don't think that's how it works. But we're gonna try. We're just gonna, like I said, we're just kind of winging it at this point. We really are. Oh, hi there. Please don't promote other things in my chat. Thank you very much. That doesn't look right at all. This needs to be wider. So maybe do this instead and make it 1 block wider all the way around. We're just experimenting, everybody. We're just experimenting. We're going to see how this works. And we're going to break this inner layer. I'm not going to watch a YouTube video while I'm streaming, dude. If there's something you really need me to see, just DM me. But I will not play it right now. Alright, so I think... Oh, no, wait, hold on. It needs to be 1 wider. Alright, so that does it like that, and that just kind of looks... Well, this has to go. This has to be white. That just kind of looks... That just looks like a square. Alright. I need to see how Space did this, because this doesn't look right at all. This doesn't look right at all. Oh dear, okay. So they have it so that the thing is in the middle, and then it juts out. Okay, yeah, I did this all wrong. So we're gonna just completely start over. But we're gonna use this entire square as our thing. So we'll put this white back. Okay, we'll get this. We'll get this. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. We'll figure it out. I think because it's flat, it's giving me trouble. If it was standing upright, I wouldn't have any issues. And part of me is also thinking I need to reverse this and make it brown and white. I think that actually might be better. Because I want it to really stand out. So I'm going to pick all this up. We know that this is going to be our main @sign area. We know this. This is the area we're going to work with. Now what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to replace all of this with brown because I think that's going to look so much better just in thinking about it. So I'm just going to have to do this like piece by piece. Because I know this row is going to be all brown. All right. So what are some things that you all are doing right now to kind of keep yourselves occupied, especially if you've been stuck home? What are some things you're working on? I know that some of you are Minecraft players. In fact, Thomas is one of the best I know of, and I am going to point you towards his page because he does really great builds, and he does this half-hearted hardcore thing that's just bonkers. I love it. It's great. Oh, hi Lightning Blades. Welcome to the stream. We are working on some cappuccino art on the top of a mug on our nether hub roof. It's actually on the roof of the nether, and if you give me a second, let me replace this white carpet with brown because we're going to make a white design in the center. Then I can show you exactly what I mean and what we're talking about. Just bear with me a few minutes while I put that together. Perdlo says that they are playing Minecraft. Do you play vanilla or modded or anything else? Oh, hey everybody, looks like we're being raided. Hi Genesis, welcome, and welcome raiders. Thanks for bringing your community my way. I'm NJ Coffee Junkie, and Jen is one of my really good online friends, and I adore her, and welcome, welcome. I'm on the Joe Hill's Patreon realm. This is the Legacy realm. for his $10 and up patrons. And this is the, hey pirate, welcome to the stream. This is based off of the season 6 Hermitcraft seed, and right now I'm working on my cappuccino latte art. It's technically a cappuccino mug, but the art is based in latte art, and I'm trying to do an @ sign. And I tried to do the @ sign where the symbol or the art itself is brown, but I found that I was having a lot of trouble seeing and visualizing it. So what I'm doing right now is I am replacing the white carpet with brown, so that when I use the white carpet to make the design, it'll be better. I'll be able to see it more easily. And so basically that's what I'm working on right now. I've been working from home. I worked from home today. Oh, Pridlo works with mod packs. Okay, that's cool. I just use whatever Joe gives us on here, and then I have a regular server with my husband, and he set it up for me, and so any like cheaty things or anything like that, like keep inventory and all that, he set it up for me. But I'm rarely, if ever, on my single player world. I prefer to play with other people, and so I'm on this server, Joe's new server that he set up for everyone, and then I'm on Fallycraft. But I need to get back on Fallycraft. I haven't been on in a while. I went on the other day because they downloaded the season 6 seed, and I wanted to ride the roller coaster, and I did. Because I haven't downloaded the seed yet. I have to do that. Like, I haven't downloaded the world yet, so I have to do that. But yeah, so I'm just adjusting. I'm trying to adjust to the new normal that we're experiencing, both, here at home, with my husband and I, and at work and stuff like that, and, just trying to be. How about all of you? I appreciate each and every one of you that are here right now. What were you working on, Jen? Were you on Zcraft? In fact, I'm going to give you a shout real fast. There you go. So everybody go check out Genesis. Go check out Thomas. Jen says, oh, working on your base on Zcraft. Fantastic. I am hoping to be a Zcraft playing patron of his very soon. I think he's so adorable, and I love his streams very much. I know he's streaming on Sunday morning at, like, early o'clock, like 8 o'clock my time. So I plan on getting up for that. So no sleep for me. especially because I work in the office on Mondays and Wednesdays, so I have to be in the office first thing. His sneaky streams happen on Friday mornings too. Yeah, I noticed that. He streamed he streamed yesterday. He streamed yesterday. And I didn't watch because I was catching up with my friend from Italy who was streaming at the same time. Like, I hopped in to say hi not even 5 minutes before he left. It was almost as bad as like this morning with Liara. I woke up for literally a minute and a half to hop on and say good morning, only to watch her like get ready to leave, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going back to sleep then. So I went back to sleep. And well, yeah, there you go. So yeah, Wednesdays are solid with Tango, and I crack up because I'll watch Zed and my husband will watch Tango, and so we split the difference. Speaking of which, hi Manatee, welcome home. So yeah, now the thing is, I might not be able to finish this before I have to peace out, because I have a call at 7, and I need to be on it by 6 45. So, oh, Random Dutch Dude 69, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, I need to go back here and this side, and that's pretty much it. And I might have to go get more brown wool. I thought I grabbed enough. I took a whole big bunch from our wool farm, and nobody was using the brown wool, so there was a lot there. So hopefully our brown sheep, because we only have one sheep per color, don't ask me why, I didn't set it up, but it works for us, so it is what it is. I may have to go raid the farm. And I know that if I needed more white wool, because we only have the one sheep, my server mate Slacker has given me full permission to go to his base and just basically take what I need. But see, that's the other thing about the server mates that are on here, and about, you know, the people who, you know, are patrons of Joe's, is that they're very gracious and they're very giving. When we started the new realm and the new server, I was struggle busing so hard because I couldn't find diamonds. I only found lava. I was really struggling to find iron and everything else. Hello, A through T8. Welcome, and thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, so I was really struggle busing, and I was getting so frustrated, and I'm just going, you guys have gear and this and that, and da, 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 da. Like, I was just not having it, you know? And so they very graciously gave me a set of diamond gear so that I wouldn't feel so far behind. And then we went end raiding, and it was the first time I'd ever end raided, first time I ever fought the Wither Dragon, all that stuff. We did it together as a team, as a group. We split all the loot evenly, so I got some diamonds. Those were my first diamonds, by the way. Were during the end raid. They let me keep them because I found them. And I got a diamond sword, and they gave me all the end rods and all the garbage and the crap that nobody wanted. So, like, purple blocks and all that. Like, everyone's like, I don't want that. I'm like, I want it. That's really cool. I love purple. I will build with purple. So I took all the junk they didn't want. So they now call all the end rods on that server NJ rods because they're mine. They're like, you could have them all NJ. I was like, okay, you do you. It's fine. Okay, so now we just have to do this side, and I think we'll be okay, but I still don't think we'll have enough, and we might have to make a field trip, but we definitely will have enough white wool to do what we want to do. So let's just do this piece by piece, and then, oh, we really are. I mean, I haven't even been in the community a full year yet, and we're like one big family. We really are. So yeah, I mean, just the other day I logged in, and one of them, they love to prank me. I've posted some pictures along the way about how often they prank me. During one of my last builds, they put vines all over the place, and you can hear me on stream going, where are all these vines coming from? I can hear them, but I don't know why they're growing. I didn't put them anywhere. And it turned out that my server mate, Space, who does all of almost all my Minecraft skins, bless them, they are fantastic. They are the best Minecraft dermatologist out there. And if they were watching right now, they'd be blushing and telling me to stop it, and I would tell them no, because they are. I'll show you the skin I'm wearing now. They made a sweater for my skin. I'll show you as soon as I finish placing these brown carpet blocks. But yeah, so the other day I logged in, they're like, oh, I left you a present in the ceiling. And I look up, and it's an elytra. I mean, like, a legitimate elytra. And I'm just like, are you serious? And another server mate comes over, and they give me an Unbreaking 3 book to put on it. And I'm like, okay, and I happen to have a mending book, so now I have an elytra with mending and Unbreaking 3 on this server, and the server's only been live a couple of weeks, and I'm just going, oh my gosh. And then they said, well, to be perfectly honest, we're opening a rocket shop, so we need everybody to have elytras, or else no one will buy rockets. I was like, you cheeky boys. I said, that's fine by me. I get an elytra out of the deal. It's fine. I appreciate it and I thank you. Okay, so we have tons of white, but we don't have brown. Let me just make sure really quick. We're not going to go back to the wool farm right now. If I have any brown wool in here whatsoever, we're going to use that first. And it would be in here. We have a lot of spruce logs though. So the spruce logs are good. That works. Okay. This is my button box. And this is my white concrete and button box. And this is my hodgepodge-ish box. And then, okay, so we definitely ran out of brown wool. We didn't get enough brown wool. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Is there any in here? I think I cleaned it out. I did. All right, so we're gonna just drop off all this extra white wool in here and one brown wool. You know what? I think, I think, well, here's the mug, by the way. This is kind of the symbol that I'm attempting to replicate right there. It's Joe's @ sign. This was my interpretation of the @ sign, and I think this is what I have to replicate. So I'm going to walk up to it real quick. I'm going to take a screenshot so that I have it as a reference, and then I'm going to pull that screenshot up. And thankfully, I learned earlier today how to give myself quick access on my thing, so that I can just open this up right away and get that there. That's fine. Genesis says, oh, I'm off. Your builds look amazing. I love seeing the status updates. Oh, well, thank you, Jen. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you could stop by, and thank you for bringing your community with you. I really am thankful for that. Have a really good night. All right, we're taking a field trip, everybody. We're taking a field trip to the wool farm. Real fast, real fast, real fast. This is going to be an in and out operation, as my mom used to say. Or no, both my parents, my mom and my dad. My dad still sometimes says it. It's an in and out operation. How do you do? Okay. Do I have rockets on me? Yes. Okay. Because rockets are going to be how we get back up. So if we're going to the wool farm, we need to go to the seaport because that's the fastest way to get there. And for those of you who have never been here before, you're going to get to see my base. Now, the thing with my base is that my base and most of my builds are a lot smaller than what most people build. Because I am an interesting judge of shape and size. Let's put it that way. So this is our seaport. To my left, you're going to see Mal's base. I don't even know how long this took her. I mean, this thing is gigantic. Japanese-inspired base. My base is that sandstone building over there. It's technically the apartment above the bookstore. The bookstore is called Yarns and Jobel because it has looms and it has bookshelves for sale. And then that's Mascot Farms. I run a little farm, so I sell like meat and stuff. All right, so let's see. How now, brown sheep? Yes, we need, I think, I'm just going to grab this. I'm going to leave one stack, and I'm only going to make as I go. So if I don't, wait, that's a down one. I need to go this way. So as long as I don't use or convert all this wool into carpet and convert only what I use, then any wool I don't need is going right back to the wool farm. And that's what I'm going to do with the white wool that I picked up from Slacker's place, even though I didn't get it from the farm. I just want to make sure that everyone has what they need. You know, I just want to make sure everyone has what they need. So we're going to come back through here, and we're going to go back through the portal. Come on, you can move a little faster than that. I know you're hungry, but still. Is this where I need to be? Yeah, this is where I need to be. Okay. And Genesis had said earlier that, it's so fun how the smaller hermit communities have that familial feel. And it's very true. It's very, very true. I mean, every community that I belong to on Discord, for one reason or another, Zeds, Falses, Scars, well, Scars not that small, but in any event, any of them, like even Impulse, because there's a fan Discord that that's for Impulse and Skiz, and just you get this really strong sense of community, and I think that is kind of a testament to all the hermits and what they what they embody and what they mean, like how they mean to people. So let's see. Let's munch on this for a minute. All right, now we're back up to snuff. Okay, so here we go. We're going up. Now, let's see. This probably should even be a little bit bigger. So we're going to take one row. We'll move this up here. We'll take this over here, put that back. We'll just make this one row all the way around wider. One row wider. And then one up here. I think that'll do. Now I have the screenshot of the cup design in front of me, and I'll be using that as my template. And I want to say that this is probably going to be the only thing that we get to work on today, because I plan on going for, oh shoot. Oops. All right, hold on. That's easily fixed. That's me getting overzealous. Oops. Let's put that back where we found it. There we go. Okay. Let's put that there. Let's cover this in brown. But yeah, this is probably going to be the only thing that we end up working on today. I have a meeting at 6:45, and I have a phone call at 8, so I know that once I'm done, unless I pop back on later, which is highly doubtful, that'll be it for me for today. But I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll be able to stream a lot longer because it's Friday night, and I'll be able to start promptly at 5:15. I figure that as long as I'm working from home, I'll be able to start much earlier than I normally do. I normally start around 8 or 9 o'clock, and that for me is kind of late. So I'm hoping to be able to let's put this there, and then we'll take half at a time. We'll take half at a time. We don't really need that much. There we go. And just make sure that we're only using what we need. Because I made way too much black carpet before, and I have no idea what to do with it. I'm probably going to use it for another build. I just don't know what. Actually, no, I do know. I'm probably going to end up donating it to our map area over in the Blue Tunnel. Our resident cartographer, Sixie, they do all these different maps and everything, and they run a map shop on this server. And their work is absolutely exquisite. And if I have an item frame, I can show you one of the maps that they made for me. It's in my base, but I'm not going back to the base right now. I really want to try and finish this with all of you here. And for those of you who are still here since raiding with Jen, thank you. I appreciate it. Jazzo says, besides working from home, they got lots of work from their teachers, so they've been busy doing that. But besides that, just playing some Minecraft and watching some streams like mine. Oh, well, thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm always happy to be able to entertain. And it's funny because I was talking to my friend from Italy. Well, he's technically from the US, but he lives in Italy now. And we were talking and catching up with everything. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's perfectly even. Nice. Okay, perfect. Where's the front of this mug? It's over here. Okay. Yeah, so I was talking to him, and we were conversing because we hadn't actually physically spoken to each other in a while, outside of, you know, commenting on Facebook or whatever. And I had asked, you know, how did you get into Minecraft and everything else? And he said, oh, I've been playing for like 8 years. And I said, oh, really? You know, I had no idea. And he's like, yeah, I've been playing for so long. And I said, oh, well, I've only been playing for about 2. And he goes, oh, that's so cool. And he can never catch my streams usually because I stream so late at night for him. Like it's you know, like 3 in the morning or some nonsense. So he can never watch. But he's like, yeah, I was able to watch you. 3, and then we go up like this, and then like that, and then 1 more, and then down like that. Okay. Jazz says they're in Germany, so it's the same time zone. Oh, neat. Okay. Nope, that's too long. And then and then. Okay. So we have the general idea here, but it needs to be bigger. This definitely needs to be bigger. Because see, we've got the idea, but I think the square in the middle has to be bigger and more centered. I think it has to be almost, you know, like square and like dead center. So we're going to try again, but we have the general idea and the concept, the proof of concept nailed. So we did that. Oh, hi, Mark. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I'm in the middle of doing my cappuccino latte art, and what you just saw was the proof of concept being successful. So I have here a square, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, hold on. I can count, I swear, I promise. It wouldn't be a stream of mine if there wasn't counting in it somewhere. Mark says they're just hitting a small break at the office. Well, I'm glad that you're spending it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is 14 by 12. So we need to make this 1 wider on both sides to make it a perfect 14 by 14 square. I think that's going to be helpful. So that's 1, and then 14 by 14. That's going to help us make a more uniform square. I have a screenshot in front of me of the @ that's in front of the mug that's on this thing, that's on this nether roof. And I'm going to use that as my template and example. So if I want to do this, then I need to come about, let's see. So it's 14 by 14, so that's positions 7 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So positions 7 and 8 is the middle. So we know that the row is going to come over to here. And then we go, let's see. So it's 1 away, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 here and 1 here, because that's 7 and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now we know, now we have the position of how this is going to look when we're done. We know that it's going to be around here. And we know that it's going to be uniform-ish no matter what. So we know that our center is here. And so we know that this is the center this way. We need the center this way. And apologies for the shaking. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we know that that is the center. So we have that squared away. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come around here and just envelop this, and then take that center out. We're going to take it out. Just making sure I've caught up with chat. Did I miss any comments? Oh, hi Magnum. I didn't see you sneak in there. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't catch you before. You kind of snuck past me. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad you're here. All right, so now we need to do the actual @ sign. And the best way to do this, at least in my opinion, is to kind of do that. Because that's just going to be easiest. And it's going to be super big. There we go. All right. Now, see the bottom part. See, now it just looks like a square. But what we're going to do is we're going to close this and then shorten this. Because this is going to come out like that. It's one loop, really. And then we're going to shorten this too. And holy crap, I think that worked. I think it works. What do you think about that? Does that look okay? Or should the square be even bigger to cover more of that space on that one side? What do you think about that? Hold on, let me come over here. Not like that, though. Let me come over here. Don't mind my tongue growling. I need to actually eat real food soon. What do you think about that? Because I'm looking at the picture, and the space around it is uniform, and I don't think that looks uniform. I think the square needs to be bigger. Yeah, I think the square needs to be bigger. So let's make it bigger. Okay, I think that fixed it. I think that fixed it. No, wait, no, it didn't. I think that fixed it. That still doesn't look right. Hold on. Hold on. Let's try this. How does that look? Wait, hold on. Let's... All right. All right, little tweaks, little tweaks, little tweaks. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. All right, everybody. If you think it looks really good, hit those hype emotes in the chat so I can see them. I think together we nailed it. I think we nailed it. I mean, honestly, I was wondering if it should maybe be bigger, because I mean it covers the whole, you know, coffee mug, but I don't think it needs to be super big. And you know, I can just come in and, you know, like put in little like wisps of foam over here to kind of break up all the brown. Like maybe a wisp or two of foam here. I'm just gonna put this all randomly, see how it looks. If it looks cheesy, just tell me. I'll fix it. Oh, it would help if I actually had the carpet, right? All right, let's put some of this brown down. But I think we did it, and I'm really excited about it. All right, hold on, I need to make more. Like I said, I don't want to make too much because I don't want to waste any of the wool, because not everybody's going to need or want brown carpet. I'm just making what I need. And apologies if I get really quiet, I'm just really excited right now. All right, I'm going to grab another 24. Okay, so I only need 1, 2, 3. I only need 3, so I'm just gonna like come over here and take them from here. And then hit. Okay, so now I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna take a look. You know what? I'm just gonna have a couple of pieces of brown carpet left over. That's perfectly fine. All right, I think this is it. I think we're done. I think we're done. I'm really proud of this. What I'm gonna do though, is I'm gonna actually climb up here on this scaffolding I have set aside. And I'm gonna climb up high enough. Actually, that's not high enough. Dang it. Hold on. I'm gonna climb up on this scaffolding. And then I'll take a picture of it. Because I want to send this to Joe, because I think he'd really like it. So now I can break this. Oops. Oops. Oh dear. Okay. All right. So this was a little over an hour well spent. We got the latte art done. And like I said, that's the front. Now, what I could do is I could do something in a design on the walls, but I don't think I should, because I think that would be overkill. Because we already have it in the roof, and we already have it outside. I don't think we need it necessarily here. What I would probably end up doing is putting up paintings or something like that to to cover the walls a little bit. I mean, I want it to be eclectic and I want it to be funky, and okay, well, I do need more brown carpet, but there's going to be furniture in here, so that'll all balance out. I do have some paintings actually. Let's experiment, because I have a few more minutes before I have to jet. So let's take a few minutes. I have some paintings here. I don't. Do I not have item frames? Oh, come on! I thought I had one. Okay, real quick. Who knows how to make an item frame? Who knows how to make an item frame? Do I have leather? Leather and sticks. Okay, so I need leather, and I need more sticks. Hey, look, sticks. Okay. Oh, and we'll grab one of the maps, because I want to show you the map that Sixie made. So, wait, hold on. Was there an item frame in there? Oh, I do have item frames. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. That's fine. Okay, so, oh goodness, where do I put this? You know what? I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put the item frame right here. And I'm gonna put the map. Wait, where's the map? Because I really want you to see this. Look at that. This is a real honest to goodness map that Sixie made. And it took 2 months. I had it commissioned. It's based off of our mascots. It's a real life photo, and it really seriously looks like them. That's exactly how they look, with the ribbon and everything. And they even nailed the button in there. And I definitely want that as part of this cafe. I really do. I have one in my base, and I have one here, and I'm probably going to put the other one in my other coffee shop. Either that or in the pub. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, so that's a thing. So I do have other item frames, and I'm probably going to put the different potions in here. I do also have some chests. So wait, I can't put the chests in yet because I don't have anything to ghast proof that. I will put this carpet down though. I will put carpet down because I don't think I'm just going to leave it like this. It's fine. I don't think it's spawnable because it's inside, but it is wide enough for a ghast to spawn, so I'd rather not take the chance of having something in there. But yeah, so that's a thing. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jazz. I like to think it's amazing too. So yeah, that's kind of where we are right now, and it's after 6:30, and that'll give me. I unfortunately do have to jet. I have 10 minutes before my call, and there are a couple of things I need to do beforehand. But real quick, I just want to thank everyone for all the follows today and the raid and everything else. You are all amazing. Don't forget that, we are in the middle of trying to take care of each other and ourselves. So just, listen to what your officials tell you. Make sure you're washing your hands and all that stuff. Make sure that, you're doing everything that you can to keep your family and yourself safe from this pandemic. In the meantime, if you really liked what you saw today, please feel free to hit the follow button. That'll tell you whenever I go live. I normally go live Tuesdays at 9, and for the foreseeable future, Thursdays and Fridays at 5:15. I will try to stream. I will be streaming tomorrow, and I will try to stream this weekend. It just depends on how much I have going on. If you missed most of this stream, or you want to catch up on previous streams or kind of see how this build or other builds came to be, I post everything on YouTube 24 to 48 hours after it premieres, sometimes 72 because I'm busy. But you can just go to my YouTube channel and go there. I'm just going to actually post some links here for you. So that's for my YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter here. I have a Discord that is currently open to everyone, so you can join the Discord. You must be 13 years or older to join my Discord. And if you have any trouble with the link, please whisper to me or DM me on Twitter, and we can figure it out from there. Other than that, I am going to send you on a raid. And who are we going to raid tonight? Who are we going to raid? We are going to raid somebody, and I'm going to go look and see who we can raid. Let's see who's on tonight. And I have to make sure that this is muted. It should be. I don't have anything. Yep, everything's muted. Okay, so we are going to we're going to go raid my friend Gil. He is the person I was mentioning from Italy. He is currently streaming Minecraft, I believe. He's been working on an iron golem farm. You've already followed to me in some streams ago. That's perfectly fine, Jazz. I really appreciate that. But we're going to go raid my friend Gil. I just want you to know he is not family friendly. So if that's a thing for you, just be mindful of that. When you go to his channel, I want you to say that NJ's Coffee Raid is brewing. Tell him I sent you. And if you like his content, make sure you give him a follow too, because he is one of my good friends from college. All right. So with that, NJ's Coffee Raid is brewing. Again, I want to just say thank you. Keep yourselves safe. And remember to always, 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 especially now, if not any time, other time now, be excellent to yourselves and to each other. Be safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.